the new move. Where I'm from, we like to go dumb. I'm soaking up the game. I'm seeing how it's done. I shorty what they call it. She said the pool palace. Straight from Bankhead. I said you're good at it. What you do, you and your crew. They even got players and thugs doing it too. The more that I, the more it's looking smooth. It's nothing to a boss. I can two.
Snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey,
chillin' in the bill. Yeah, we getting bottles in again. Up the put it in the air. I'm throwing up the, let them know we in here. Yeah, brand new shoes, brand new. The old school, cause I'm feeling real cool. Yeah, I'm from the A, so I'm leaning and rocking. Snapping my fingers, then reaching for my repping my block. Straight from the deck. When you snap your fingers, shout it, gotta jerk your neck. On the best, we don't that mess. I bet you can't do it like this. Yeah, I'm back to the track, back to the snap. 1, 2 step, then gotta lean back. Yeah, this is how we do it in the A time.
and if you ain't know,
This is how it goes down.
hey, snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey.
Man, I got this swag. My head that's in my bag. You know I'm poppin' tag. But man, I got this swag. Man, I got this swag. My head that's in my bag. You know I'm poppin' tag. But man, I got this swag. When I serve, now I be surfing swag. I'm on hypnotic, exotic, polo on my body. Got a bad girl beside me, and a friend right behind me, and I'm swag. I'm swag, I'm swag, I'm swag, I'm clean like this detergent. No, by the zone, yeah, strong, and you know I'm on 'cause I'm swag. I'm swag, I'm clean like this. Okay, I fall off in the club with a pocket full of bags. Big stupid friend. channel. Baseball tower money, man, I'm all about my clout. And I'm screaming cowabunga while y'all boys wiping out.
Got that polo on my body with a Zag more swag. Yeah, purple label, man, gon' check the tag. When he got the shoes, so you know I bought the bag. Clean just like this detergent with a Tide color swag. Swinging hard like a boss of throwing punches. Papa though, shawty y'all on them sad lunches. I'm in the party surfing like I'm standing on a wave. Shawty check my nugget like she batted mayonnaise. I'm on hypnotic, exotic.
From the stadium that hosted Super Bowl 51 back in 2017, we are inside NRG Stadium in Houston. Today, it's the opener of a new NFL season, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Houston Texans. And we are underway from Houston. Good-looking return set up here. And they're taken down at the 31-yard line.
Get your money up. I know money down. I'm all about all my people now. On what I love. Ooh, baby, and daddy.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Don't touch that. Don't touch it.
They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. Down the right sideline. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley, 68 yards. And the Eagles are on the board here first in the season opener. We thought they may be a quick strike offense this season. That is lightning quick. Not bad for the first drive of the year.
That has to actually exceed expectations, doesn't it? Because most teams want to be a quick strike offense. They want to score as quickly as possible and run a defense into submission. What they have to understand is, while they got it done there, long way to go. Don't get discouraged if you have to run a few more plays on your next drive.
Elliott good on the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. And now the Eagles going to signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Good starting field position for the Houston Texans here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Off the play fake. Bolden. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
For number 34, incomplete. Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Bolden. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And the Eagles with a dime look, 6 DBs on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 9.
Back to throw. Bolden. He finds his rookie wideout from Tennessee. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. And they convert on 3rd with a gain of 22.
Let's go now.
Now a give, right side. It's Higgins. Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
It's not easy playing the corner, is it? A lot of times you got to defend against the pass, but sometimes you have to play against the run. How about the job he did there, crashing inside to make that tackle for a loss?
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss.
Cougar 19. 19 tight. 19 tight. Hey, check that. Trap 50, trap 60. Hurt. Ready.
Looking to throw. Bolden. Throw left side complete. That's Higgins. That's a tough spot here. 3rd down and 11.
A gain of a yard makes it 3rd and 11.
Off play action. Bolden. Rifles one, and it's going to be intercepted. Keely Ringo picks it off. Down the sideline he goes. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. CD, what a sensational start for this defense. Instead of just forcing the 3 and out, which they were about to do, they pick it off and take it in for the score.
Yeah, I mean, they didn't just settle for the standard good way to start a game. They started in dramatic fashion. Take it away, score points, and guess what? They'll be flying to go back out there on defense again after that play.
Elliott good with a PAT. And that'll make the score 14-0. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick-6. And now the kick is away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Y'all gotta pump my taste. Y'all can't talk about basic. We might as well Power Ranger.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They had the auspicious beginning to the season, a first drive turnover. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. Oh, right on the heels of the pick-6, another ball intercepted. And he'll get this back across the midfield, striping down to the 47-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
I'm trying to ride the wave. I'm trying to get repaid. I'm trying to move and shake.
Great. Trimmer.
They'll start by running the option to the right. A 1st down carry for Barkley. Past the 20. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Eagles are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. Elliott on for the extra point. It's good, and before you know it, it's 21-0.
That's the score. Eagles 21, Texans nothing. Jake Elliott taking
about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Taking up, bougie. ATL shouted on disrespect. I pop your thing like this, cause you ain't winning this PI. Lil John and the East Side boys with me, and we all like to see Tigo. So bring yourself over here, girl, and let me see you get low.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football, and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Ready? Panther 60.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that'll make it second down. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it. Occasionally, you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
They'll try the left side. Higgins. And despite the good footwork, he'll be hit and drop shy of the 45.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
My dad used to tell me he would come into the house to get me. He ain't show. Valuable lesson, man, I had to grow up. That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you.
3rd and 3.
Here we go. Shot. Go.
Back to throw. Bolden. Oh, had his hands on it. Couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3.
Viking 18.
Operating from the gun. Bolden. And he is caught. And he's taken down inside the 30. That one good for 17 yards on 4th. Couldn't ask for much more from your offense there. First down.
And that's a big pickup of a first down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on 4th down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they had a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
2nd and 10.
Let's go. 19 Tiger. Ready?
They'll look to throw again. On a slant, here's Collins. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
Well, these guys certainly need something good to go their way because this first quarter has been something of a disaster for them trying to move the ball. But that completion there maybe can get them focused and moving in the right direction.
A chance for their first points of the season here as it's 1st and goal.
Go! 70 Timberwolves. Ready?
They'll run with a USC man, Woody Marks. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Woody Marks, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Texans are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
Well, since we don't have a rooting interest in this one, neither one of us wanted to see this one get out of hand too early. Here we are in the first quarter. That was an important response for them to score, already down 21.
Now the try here for the extra point. It's up, it's good, and that'll cut the lead to 21-7.
Makes the score Eagles 21, Texans 7.
Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 21.
No touch that. Hey, let's go. Trim it.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
Here's 2nd and 10.
No touch that. No touch.
Hurts. They complete it to Hill. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down. Clock runs, less than a minute to go, and an entertaining first quarter of play.
First down, Eagles.
Go silver, ready? Play it.
Here's Hurts to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down, and don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
Great.
Hurts sets up to throw it. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Now hold everything here. We're going to Get a timeout by the offense. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Trimmer. Hey, 73.
Throwing is Hurts. He'll try and do this himself. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it in. Inside the 40. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play.
A gain of 21 yards. First down, Philadelphia.
Now this offense in mid-season form here in the opener. It's 1st and 10. A pretty wild first quarter. 21-7, our score. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Eagles in possession, as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Great, set.
Now a give, right side. Colbert. And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Right back to him on 1st down. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. 25 yards. And the Eagles take a 3-touchdown lead. So a good start to the campaign so far for them here in week 1.
Yeah, all the things that you dreamed about in April and May and that you worked on in July and August, getting ready for this game, it's all coming together so far.
Elliott good on the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Texans 7. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback. And they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary gets picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there in the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. From the 41, here's a 2nd and 4.
Bronco 80. Go street. Buffalo 18. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Dragon 60. Street. Hey, Crash. Ready.
Looking to throw. Bolden. And that'll be incomplete.
Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
The Texans on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4.
60, Cowboy 80. Trap 60, trap 60. Come on.
Back to throw. Bolden. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
That sure looked like a nice call by the defense, and they're very cohesive in their coverage. As soon as he cut inside, they broke on the football and met him as the ball got there and forced the incompletion.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more.
19, Tiger, Warrior 70.
The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout. And with that, they're now out of timeouts. And still plenty of time remaining here in this second quarter. They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down.
Ready. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 60 Bobcat. Big Lion. 79 Broncos. Panther 11, Panther 11. Cup 19, Cup 19.
Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts. That's their 2nd, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this second quarter. We'll be right back.
Ready. 19 left. Panther 60, Panther 60. Mustang 19. Riggs. Stay with him. Check, smash, check, hurt. Okay.
They're going to try and throw. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Eagles are going to take over in great field position. Running left, it's Barkley. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Eagles are able to add on to their first-half lead.
So that pretty conclusively, I might add, shows you the perils of going for it and not making it on 4th down. 1 play, touchdown.
Yeah, and I've got to put this on the man in charge, the head coach. He made the decision to go for it. To me, when punting was the only decision to make, and it backfired on him in a big way.
Elliott Good with a PAT. And the route is on here in this first half. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Y'all gon' make me lose my mind. Up in here, y'all gon' make me go all out.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
Here we go.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown, so now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club.
Jacorian Bennett has it.
And the Eagles are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield.
At their own 49-yard line.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49. From the gun, it's Hurts. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. As long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown.
Touchdown.
A great effort there. 32 yards. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Elliott good on the extra point. And a rout is on here in this first half.
Texans 7.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. So now, Charles, this drive, maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through.
And now off to the races, down the right side. Touchdown, Houston. A great play there with his first career touchdown and his first career game. And the Texans are able to eat in just a bit to this sizable deficit.
Well, that's a good-looking rookie right there. I love how he let the play set up and then showed that explosiveness that I saw on tape in college. Remember I showed you the clip of what he was doing and setting up blocks, and then he would just go? We saw it on that play right there. That one was fun to watch.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll cut the lead down a bit to 28. Well, it is still a lopsided score, so they're going to try a second quarter onside kick. The Texans going to signal for their third and final timeout. And with that, they're now out of timeouts, and still plenty of time remaining here in this second quarter. Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
At the line, this Philly offense set to go. Well, everything right now that they touch on this side of the football, it seems to turn to gold. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. That lead continues to grow, and I mean, if they can get points here, Charles, it might almost be an insurmountable comeback for the other side.
I think.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A big play there. Already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Eagles have taken a 5-touchdown lead. Elliott now to add the extra point. And the route is on here in this first half.
Texans 14. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after touchdown. Here's Elliott on to kick it away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. It's going to be pretty tough for them to match their efficiency, Charles, with that last possession, needing only the one play to find the end zone on a rushing touchdown. Yeah, they got that together collectively, didn't they? Total group effort. Although the guy toting the rock, he gets all the credit. It was blocked up so well. The only thing stopping him was running into the goalpost in the back of the end zone. Ball on the 36 now. Here's a 2nd down and 9. Looking to throw. Bolden. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
Let's go. Hop, step.
Back to throw. Bolden. He's got it to Collins, complete. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 34.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready?
Looking to throw. Bolden. And he finds a man with a crossing route. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
At the 18-yard line.
You're not.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Cowboy 80. Mustang 19. Buffalo 18. Maverick, 60 Maverick, Warrior 70, go!
Back to throw again. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And the Texans are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime.
60 back.
They'll try and run for on 1st and goal. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal. At the Eagles.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Jahad Campbell. And the Eagles are going to take over at their own 11-yard line. Well, I would guess that combined, if you spoke to both defenses, neither side has a lot to celebrate today. They haven't had a lot of stops, but that one right there, that's a big one because they stole points away with that play. And just as importantly, picked up a key stop on an offense that's been really impressive here in the early going. They'll start out on the ground, and Saquon Barkley. And he takes this across the 15 to the 17. And even 150 yards rushing for him in his first half as he is looking in mid-season form here in the opener. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Just a gain of a yard there, and now will be 3rd down.
an advantage having an elite guy to build a defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, they can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
This now a 3rd and 4.
Let's go. Trim it.
Back to throw. That's to the sideline and incomplete.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed, because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
The Eagles send out their punter now, standing just outside his own goal line. And now a high kick here as he'll try to hang it up there. They'll score that a 36-yard punt. And the Texans with great field position to start this drive as they take over 1st and 10.
Not enough. You solid cleft, but it's not enough. You that reach that, but it's not enough. Say you bigger than myself, but it's not enough.
Down, 18, Pioneer, Panther 6.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this ball incomplete. Looked very much to be a catchable ball. He could not hang on. 2nd down coming up. I hate to say it, Charles, but the way that he has played in this first half, you just kind of hold your breath every time he drops back to pass.
Yeah, you might be holding your breath, but those guys on the defensive side of the ball, they've got big smiles on their faces. He's handing out picks like the people just leave the candy out at Halloween and you take what you want. They're having a blast out there playing against him today.
And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. They'll let this go deep for Collins. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Well, the first 2 drives yielded touchdowns, so there's no reason for them to feel like they have to pull back on the reins. They pushed it downfield, looking for another one right there. Didn't get it, but we know they're going to continue to be bold.
Here's Tommy Townsend on the punt.
For the Texans.
And this will pin him nicely inside the 20 as it's out of bounds at about the 14-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And with only 9 seconds remaining, well, not much time, we'll see how they play this. That ball caught by Campbell. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30.
Out of my way, I got
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And they have a mountainous deficit looming in front of them. It was really, Charles, a disaster of a first half. So where do they go from here?
Well, first thing they have to remember is that what's done is done, and there's no going back. And now you have to play this drive by drive. Obviously, come back in this spot, pretty unlikely. But you still have to go out, take pride in your work, and try and put something together here in the second half.
49-yard line.
He's making quite a splash here in his NFL debut.
Well, he was advertised as being NFL ready, and both you and I tend to arch an eyebrow a little bit when we first hear that. But I think that they were right about this one.
Ready.
Back to throw now on first down. Here's Higgins out of the right side. So he has 2 yards there on the completion, and it's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 47-yard line.
Back to throw. Bolden. And he's got his man in stride, complete. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first. A lot of ground left to make up, obviously. A lopsided contest, and we're already in the third quarter. Now, they won't get it all back in one play or one drive. That's cliche, but it's true, Charles. If they can just maybe get plays like that and get a little momentum built, they can get the scoreboard a little closer.
And can you add some blinders to the cliche, meaning keep these guys from looking at the scoreboard, because that doesn't help them at all right now. Their focus needs to be on finishing every drive with points and playing mistake-free football from here on out.
And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line.
Texans first down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Big Lion. Dragon 60. 18, Pioneer. Ready.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming.
Here we go, shot. Check go.
Now a give, right side. Higgins. And here he'll get it down to the 7th. 4 yards on the play. That's going to lead to 1st and goal.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. The running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive they went 3 and out.
Let's go. Panther 60. Panther 60. Hut.
That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Texans are able to claw one back. There you go, Charles. His first touchdown pass of the new season.
And he had a strong rookie year. So much more expected of him this one, as you might imagine. He threw that one with confidence and assuredness.
And I noticed that the celebration a little bit more subdued than his first touchdown pass last year as a rookie.
Yeah, he certainly is acting like he's done it before.
The try here for the extra point. And that'll cut the lead down to 28.
Makes the score Eagles 49, Texans 21.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Here's the dangerous Tyreek Hill. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And it's hard to imagine that the first half could have gone any better for him. So what's the approach here in the second half?
Just continue to play smart football because they get the other team down and they feel good about the position they're in. The obvious thing people would say is just keep attacking, but I think you also have to be smart about it. Avoid turnovers. That's about the only thing that can derail you at this point. Attack, but make sure you take care of the ball. And this is one of the toughest parts about being a defensive back. When a play breaks down like this, you're taught to plaster to a receiver. Find the nearest one and adhere yourself to it. But you can only stay with the receiver so long if the play continues to develop. He knows where he's going. You do not.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. They go play action with Hurts. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. Back of the end zone, could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
Partner, they've been aggressive, airing it out all game long, and no better evidence than those last 2 snaps. They weren't going to beat this coverage, though, 2 plays in a row, and that one falls incomplete.
Second and 10, 3rd quarter of the season opener.
No touch it. No touch.
Play action. Here's Hurts. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down.
It is certainly becoming rarer by the year to see a franchise guy take a hit like that. The defender couldn't believe he had a shot to light him up. So when you take off and run, you have to make sure you can slide, get out of bounds, anything. Just don't leave yourself open to hits like that.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
That's a good piece of quarterbacking right there because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the first time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2.
No touch it.
They'll run forward, Barkley. And nowhere to go. He's going to be stopped behind the line. Saquon Barkley denied on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And he is taken down deep in Philadelphia territory. A huge play there for Houston. 66 yards.
Well, he already had a good receiving game working, and it's going to get a lot better here. Defensively, they're fortunate this is not a touchdown, but he's just been absolutely unstoppable, and he comes up with yet another gigantic play.
Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a 1st and goal situation.
Come on, set. Cowboy 80. Ready.
Looking to throw. Bolden. And that throw behind his man. He missed it, incomplete. Down this close to the goal line. 1st down. Surprised that wasn't a run.
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on 1st down in this situation because 2nd down, that gives me an option of running play action and maybe throwing it.
Stop low, 18. Here we go. Cougar night. 60 Bison. Warrior 70. Trap 60.
2nd and 5. Toward the pylon, caught. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the wall. That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a 3rd and goal.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal. Let's go.
It's a quarterback sneak. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Texans get a bit closer. This opening game has certainly not gone their way to this point, but yeah, that touchdown, maybe a glimmer of hope for the long season ahead.
And no one in this league likes to talk about moral victories. No one likes to really just say, okay, well, maybe something went right. But you're exactly right about that. A little glimmer there, maybe they can carry it over moving forward.
The call is to go for one and kick the extra point. And that'll cut the lead back now to 21.
Makes the score Eagles 49, Texans 28.
Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away. Now couldn't take the chance. This will be returned from the goal line. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute purple. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
They'll try again from the 20 on 2nd and 10. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Now he'll tuck this and run. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down.
Partner just a second earlier, and they might have had him because they certainly thought they were going to close in and drop him behind the line of scrimmage, but he had just enough time to dodge the pressure, and he ends up getting yardage before being stopped.
Third and 2. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he's going to have an Eagles first down. At least it appears that way. And he got it by maybe the length of a football.
Another good run for him. What else is new? That'll put him right at 150 yards for the game. So he's really made his presence felt in this one.
Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10. They'll try the left side. Colbert. Oh, he's got a little daylight. He may go. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. A great play there. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Eagles will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Elliott good with a PAT. And that'll increase their lead to 28.
Texans 28.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but, Charles, they look up, and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on second down.
Here we go.
Back to throw. Bolden. And oh my goodness, here's a fifth interception. Picked off by Jahad Campbell. And the Eagles are going to get the football back as time will run out in this third quarter of play. So it'll be a change of possession on the turnover when we get back. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4.
1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look.
And Hurts going to move them around.
A handoff, Barkley running left. And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line. 161 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
No gain on the play.
They'll run it again with Barkley. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's third down. On this day, the ground has been his, but at least on that individual play, we just saw the defense finally with a win.
Yeah, they finally got one, and that's a win for them. But all game long, he's seen the holes, and they've been huge for him. Kind of like a baseball hitter in the zone. The ball seems bigger, and he's just whacking it. These guys, they've got it going today.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Here's Jake Elliott. Career long, by the way, for him, 61 yards. This officially a 55-yard attempt. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. And that will extend their lead even further. So they hadn't called on him at all until this point, but he comes through here and buries one from long range.
Yeah, that's awfully impressive because usually kickers like to get that first one out of their system in the first quarter, sort of get them into the flow of the game, but to come in this late and knock it down from long distance, give him a lot of credit.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into week 1 because they have not been particularly competitive here at home, no less. These fans just kind of beside themselves right now. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Watching that play unfold and watching him complete it brought back memories of doing all those pursuit drills to make sure you don't over-pursue and let a guy get a cutback lane on you. He did that very well.
You praised him on tape yesterday for the angles that he takes to the ball. Took a great angle right there. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down. Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't.
And now here is another interception. Keely Ringo picks it off. And the Eagles are going to take over at their own 41. Well, they've got the huge lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road and help seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't get in.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. They'll set up to throw. And going deep for Hill. That's caught inside the 20. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 58 yards. And the Eagles are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Elliott on for the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. But we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
They work now on 2nd and 9.
70 Timberwolves. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Operating from the gun. Bolden.
That was a nice run slant route. What the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target. This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air, and defensively, they were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Bronco 80.
What is
Hurt.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Now he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. Now, 4th quarter, certainly not enough time for a comeback, but nice to see them making use of the time remaining to try and make this one a little more respectable.
Yeah, I think the ultimate goal, good execution, be crisp, be sharp, and find a way to put some points on the board to make this thing look just a little bit better.
Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack.
Loss of 11. It's 2nd and 21 at the 44-yard line.
Pioneer.
Looking to throw. Bolden. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. They face a third down now as they try to find a late score. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. On third down, he'll drop to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 13-yard line.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Back to throw. Bolden. Got a man and he hits him in stride. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it'll be second down.
And we've seen him have success earlier on with the ball in his hands because he is a get it in space and make a play kind of a receiver. But that time, they closed on him quickly and held him to a short gain.
Up the middle, it's Marks. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a third down.
That call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun, and they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
70, Viking.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. They hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. No choice but to go. Here's fourth down now.
Ready.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Through an opening, and there he goes. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-six TD. But impressive performance just became a little bit more impressive here as they add yet another score to the ledger late in the fourth quarter.
And not much has stopped them at any point in this game, partner. This is just an old-fashioned blowout right here. They probably could have put the brakes on themselves, but they elected not to and played this one all the way out.
Eagles offense staying out there. Of course, Hurts always a threat to run. They'll go for 2.
The Eagles will set up for the 2-point.
They're going to run it with Barkley. And they're just not going to let up as he is into the end zone here for 2 more.
Texans 28. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
From the 39-yard line, here comes second down at 6.
Here we go. Shot. Ready.
Looking to throw. Bolden. And he's got his man in stride. Complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A fresh set of downs on a gain of 13 there for the Texans.
Somebody got a boy. I take a G. Watch boy. we are.
Hold it ready.
Type activities, then don't you get involved.
Down. 70 Lions. Ready, right?
One final shot. They'll look to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Well, CD, always a little extra excitement for Week 1, and one of our early window games here in Week 1 on a Sunday comes to a close. Good to be back in the booth with you, my friend.
And it's good to be back in the booth with you as well. And we know that not everyone's going to start the season 1-0, right? Half the league is going to have a loss on their record, but everyone's going to have to build off of that